Oh. Hey, wake up, Steve.
Oh. We're still alive.
Thanks.
Plane's trashed. Well, let's split up and find another way off this oversized freezer.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
And theirs is a love that will last forever. The very quick and forced love subplot that makes me hate Steve more. Not because he gets Claire, but because, wow, this came out of left field. Anyway, what's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil Code Veronica X. In the last episode, we escaped Rockford Prison. Finally! But Alfred was thinking, you're not getting away that easily, so he sent our plane on a crash course, and we are now in Antarctica. If I can actually say that properly. Antarctica. Now we need to figure out what we're going to be doing here. This part of the game, I don't know. There's a lot of good, puzzle solving and having to get around everywhere. And to me, I always thought this section took forever. And then years later, I came back to it and I found out it's a really easy section. Now, as far as plot convenience, yeah, there's not a lot. Not a lot right now. Later on, yeah. That's when the plot just does a jump start and it's like, oh yeah, we were supposed to have like a story here. Not Steve just looking at Claire weirdly as she's sleeping and then, she accidentally falls on him. Steve, you were supposed to catch the woman. But then again, I don't think a relationship between Claire and Steve would work. Take a look at Steve, and then you take a look at Claire, who just brushes off gigantic monstrosities as if they are nothing. Just going like, oh yeah, tyrant, pfft, don't even worry about it. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about love lives of very fictional characters. We're here to talk about the Antarctic base. I don't know why I have such a problem with that. This is the introduction of the blue herb. This is the third herb you can get, and it heals poison. We're going to be dealing with poisonous enemies now, and it sucks to get poisoned. On the bright side, you can combine it with a green and a red and get a fully healing plus poison. Because if you're poisoned, you can no longer tell what your health is at. It'll always say poison. The only way you can tell that you're close to dying is when Claire starts limping. And that has been the same thing for every other Resident Evil game. Getting poisoned sucks in all of these games because you never know where you're at in your health until you can physically see it on your character. Now, on the bright side, there's not a lot of enemies that can poison you, and most of the time the game is generous on where all of the blue herbs are, and this place in particular actually has a couple segments where there are just blue herbs just sitting there, just in case, and they're like right next to the enemies that can poison you. So, not exactly jerkish. It's just a small introduction to poison. Gonna be dealing with it a lot later. Oh. Huh. That was weird. Of course. Oh, keep in mind that any weapon you had at the end of that tyrant fight, you're gonna be bringing here, and you won't be able to get to an item box for a little bit. Hold on, I want to see. There's two of them here. Oh! Yes! Oh, that was great. I didn't think I could actually get that. How many did I take out of that? I think there were 3. I think I hit 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 burning bodies. It's either that or they just blew up into pieces. Okay, cool. go figure, there are zombies in the Arctic as well. And you know what? I just thought of something that really makes me kind of sad, and it actually has to do with the Resident Evil movies. The third movie actually had a small plot point where there were no zombies in the Arctic. First of all, I didn't like that movie very much, but aside from that, can you just imagine getting to the Arctic and then seeing all of these zombies here? No zombies, my ass! Oh, and I must apologize up front. This is going to be an extremely dark episode. Not emotionally or anything, the power's out, so you can barely see anything. Thankfully, any items that you need to pick up that the game wants to get your attention with, they always sparkle no matter how dark the game gets. We will be turning on the power eventually, and then I'll actually be able to see, because this is kind of difficult to see and try to maneuver around in. But hey, here's your item box. Now, this room in particular, I actually really like how you're in this dark area, nothing is on, there's no electricity, and then you walk into here, there's a save box, and then you hear that. What is that? You don't know because you can't see. Huh. Can't really see much here. I know there's green herbs here. But what is that sound? Oh, this doesn't even open. It doesn't even have a keyhole. There truly isn't much that we can do in here. Just ponder what that noise is. Alright, let's get out of here. Stupid darkness. I hope Steve didn't get lost. Alright, our first poison enemy! Giant moths. I think I got him. I did get him! Sweet! Here's some blue herbs just in case you get poison. These moths, they're not the most annoying thing in the world, especially because they're poison enemies, so they automatically go on the shit list. But the way these ones work is they have two attacks. A poison powder, which they can, like, sprinkle over you if they even wanted to, but it's somewhat avoidable. The other attack they have is actually putting an egg on your back. And when it hatches, you get hurt. You get bitten by the smaller moths. So, they're easy to kill, thankfully. One shot, gone. But getting poison from them is not nice. There's a certain percentage that the game goes by on whether you get poisoned or not being hit by something that has the poison effect. It doesn't happen all the time, but it seems like it happens about 75% of the time. Because I've been going through this place, you know, for practice and other playthroughs, maybe just for fun, and I always think, you know what? What if I can get through this without getting poisoned? Just run right past him, poison powder right in the face, first time, poison. Damn it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and heal that. Yeah, it won't happen again. Walk through them again, poisoned. Damn it. So I don't know what the numerical value of poison and non-poison is, but it happens a lot. Maybe it's just because it wants to really introduce it to you, like Capcom created a new paradigm that decides whether you get poisoned or not, and they're like, okay, how are we gonna show off this brand new technology? How are we gonna show off this awesome equation? Oh, I know, let's poison them every single time! Okay, I'm done about the poison. It's just, that status effect really makes me mad. It happens far too often. And most of the time it's because of me. I think that's what gets me the most, is I'm normally the cause of my own poisoning. That last room I went into, the one that was labeled BOW, do not run in there yet. There are enemies on the floor and under the floor that you cannot see. They deal a lot of damage, they have the possibility of poison. So instead, come in here where you really can't see and kill zombies. Perfect. Actually, there is a reason you should come in here first, and if you ever want a really quick tip, always use the aim trick. So in my case, I'm pressing the R button, and Claire will automatically aim at the closest zombie and in its direction immediately. And that's a good way to navigate through the dark, especially when you can hear enemies. And that's another advantage this place has going for it. It's completely silent. God, I really can't see. Because of the silence, you can hear the zombies coming. Because they do get louder the closer they get to you. And then you can also hear where they are in relation to you. If anything, this place has brilliant sound design. Oh no, not the detonator. Wait, I just picked that up. Let's light this sucker. Oh, wait. Shoot. We left our lighter back on Rockford Island. Oops. Well, instead, let's get some heavy firepower! Yeah, you want another two-handed weapon? Take the assault rifle. I will admit, I didn't know that was there. A long time ago, I was just clicking around during my practice run, and I was just oh, wow! Another gun! That's amazing! And you know what? Why don't we go, test out that gun? But first, we have a brand new key, the mining room key. I think we can finally turn the lights on. So let me see if I can guide you in the dark. I will be the call. You just follow my voice in the darkness, and I will lead you to the light. Sounds like I'm about to kill you. Nice. This is exactly where we need to be. Let me show this off since it is a bit lighter and we can actually see where we're going. I really do like this color scheme because all the walls are ice. There's a lot of ice around here because it being the Arctic, of course, it's all frozen. But this right here, just a nice shade of blue. I really like that, and it does brighten up the area. So, if anything, this is a place to to reaccolate yourself. It's like, where am I? Oh, good, the ice room. And in here, okay. Get something that can fire quickly. Come straight to your left, and in here, there's a dog. Kill him dead, and then just wait patiently, because the other dogs are going to follow that gunfire. Any day now. Oh! Okay, there we go. Wait, I thought there were 3 dogs. Wait, where's the other one? Yeah, there's supposed to be 3 dogs in here, but anyway, go around the back. You gotta go through here. You gotta bob and weave a little bit. Move the lever for the generator first, or otherwise you can't turn on the generator. So we gotta turn on the big hunkin' machine so we can actually turn the power on. Cool. Generator's going. We can turn on the power. And where's that dog? Oh, shoot! He was waiting for me! Dog bastard. Okay, there we go. There's also some healing items here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah! Is there 2? Yes, there is. Is that a blue? No, it's another green. All right. 2 greens back here, just in case you got bitten by the dogs too much. And now it is finally time. Come over here. Restore the electric power. I can see. There we go. The entire facility now has power again. Awesome. Now we can get somewhere. And hey, something I missed. Now let's go ahead and get the rest of the goodies that we couldn't get when we couldn't see. Even though you could get everything normally, now that the power's back on, we can actually make some advancements. That's my plan for now. Aw, my shade of blue is gone. Well, I guess it's still a little bit there, and that is a huge machine. And it's like off the earth. Where is it going? Unless they were like trying to mine down to the center of the earth. Let's go back into the BOW room, and I don't like this room. It's the introduction of a new enemy, but a very old enemy. There's pretty much been one of these in every single Resident Evil game. Because of course it has to be giant spiders. It always has to be. Oh, that is my nightmare. Giant spiders jumping on me. I absolutely hate these things, and the thing I hate more is they deal poison damage. Oh, kill these things quickly. I hope I don't die. Maybe I should have come in here with, like, explosive rounds. Okay, good, we got one. What? I don't know what happened there. My attack stopped. Hey, there we go. Ugh. 2 dead spiders. Now, kind of a mean gesture. I don't know if this was on purpose, but it is still really mean. There's a spider under the floor. And these are just like little grates, so they can still hit you with poison, even though I don't think you could shoot through the grates. You probably can, but I'm just not going to try it because I can ignore this one. This one can't exactly physically attack me, so I'm going to just ignore it. Here's what I mean by the... Oops. I have no space. Okay, there we go. Here's what I mean by the placement of the blue herbs being kind of introductory. Right here, you're in a place with spiders, you're about to get poisoned. There you go, blue herb right in there to heal you as soon as you're done killing them. And the main reason we came in here was for the barcode sticker. We came in here, fought giant spiders for a sticker. And it all has to do with that gas mask. See, the gas mask only comes out when there's gas. So when there is a problem and gas has leaked, or whatever the situation may be, you need a gas mask. We're going to go ahead and trigger that. So that's going into the BOW room. It's got BOW gas. That's some good stuff. Slap a sticker on there. It's going straight to the BOW room. And let's say we actually get this thing rolling. Pay attention. That's important. Now that we've done that, let's actually send this to the BOW room. Nice. So we had 2 boxes make their ways to their respective rooms. Let's head back to the BOW room and see what we just did. What we have done is we have accidentally broken that box with the BOW gas. Not harmful to humans, but the sensor recognizes that it's a gas, so it gives you the gas mask. Don't worry, this will all come into play later. Yeah, I know, we're running around an Arctic facility picking up stickers and a gas mask for a place that probably doesn't even have a gas threat. It'll all come to fruition, I promise. Next, we send a box to the weapon room. And now that we can see, we have screwed up. Shoot. That's not fair. Okay, so whatever was on the other side, we're not getting it now because something had to be set on fire. Fine, come back to that later. And before you think, oh, why don't you just use the fire extinguisher? If you actually check your fire extinguisher, it'll say it's out of fluid. So, nothing doing there. We have to leave this place. We don't have anything else. But we do have the gas mask. And you know what? We actually have the power back on. So you know what we're going to do? And this is completely out of left field. Because only if you're an observant person, and for those of you who have been watching me, sometimes I can be a very non-observant person. When I was going through this game again, just trying to figure out what to do again, I actually didn't know what to do at this point. Just trying to do it naturally, just trying to figure out, what do I do? What do I do next? There's this weird sound in here, the lights are on, but what do I do next? We're gonna find that out next time on Resident Evil Code Veronica X, but it will give you a hint. It's in this room. So I will see you guys next time. Oh, that noise would drive me insane!